everyone, my name is Sheena Joy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my April spread for this month, and so join me. I'm using a dandelion theme, and let's jump right into it. So I'm using the Crayola Super Tips as a watercolor, and I simply take the marker and I mark it in each well, and then I add water. I don't add too much water just because my Leuchtturm journal, the pages aren't that thick, so I don't want to saturate the page. I don't want the color to go through, and I don't want there to be like excessive warping. It's really fun with these Crayola Super Tips because you can blend a lot of colors, and I don't know, I really enjoy working with them as a watercolor. And so just finishing up the mason jar here, and I got this inspiration for this theme from Sarah from Stationery Magpie. I found her on Pinterest, and I'll put her links below. Next, I'm going to take my Tombow marker and I'm going to write out the April month, and then I'm going to take my Tri Plus fine liner, my Staedtler Tri Plus fine liner, and I'm going to go around the drawing and replace the pencil lines with marker lines. And that's because, of course, it's, you know, it'll stay longer, and just erase everything off. And then I'm going to take my Tri Plus fine liner again and then write a smaller script for the April. And now moving on to the monthly spread, again using the daisy theme. I already drew out all the squares for the month, and this square by square for each day, I got that idea from Miss Louie, and I'll put her link below as well for her YouTube channel. But I really like that, and it took a little bit for counting squares, but it was worth it. I really like it. It's fun too. So you can see I just used my Tombow marker to write down April, and then my fine liner again to put in the month of May, just to look ahead a month. And then I'll take the Staedtler again and use it for like an under darker line for the April, just to make that yellow stand out a bit more. And I put daisies down in this corner here just to go with the whole daisy theme, and they look so soft and pretty. And now I'm using my Tombow yellow marker as a highlighter, and I'm going to write down each day of the week with my Staedtler Tri Plus fine liner. This is the gray fine liner, and I find that it's my favorite over the black actually. I start my weeks with Sunday, and I know some people start with Monday, but that's what bullet journaling is all about, is making it work for you. And here you can see that I'm adding washi tape, and I used it throughout my monthly spread, and I really like how it turned out. I like that geometric pattern in it, and it's just simple enough to add the perfect touch. And here I'm doing the mood tracker, and I'm doing a daisy theme, so I'm doing a daisy chain, and I think it looks really pretty. I mean, there's a lot of daisies obviously for each day, and but I think when they're all colored in with different colors, I think I'm gonna really like how it turns out. On this page, I'm doing a mood guide for my mood tracker, and also I'm doing my monthly goals. And then what I'll do is I'll pick a different color for each mood, and as each day goes by, I'll fill in the color. And then for my monthly goals as well, I chose a few, and then after the month is done, I'll look at my goals and I'll see if I completed them or not. And also writing them out helps me to keep in mind like what my goal is. So just setting my intention out to the universe. So you can see here is I'm keeping with the daisy theme, and again I'm taking my Tri Plus fine liner and using it to go over the pencil lines that I did before the video was filmed, and then I'm using my Crayola Super Tip markers and whatever markers I have on hand to put in color, and then adding to that daisy chain on my mood tracker page. Sorry the camera cut out when I was doing this page, but this is a day-by-day vibes page where I write a word or two, just summarizing that day. And I got this idea from Miss Louie, and I'll put her link below. So now I'm moving on to the expense tracker, and this I got from RachLee. I don't think she does this anymore, but she used to, and I love it, and it works for me. And again, I'll link her below too. And like I said before, it's important to me to write down who inspired me, because it's just good to acknowledge that. So you can see on this page that I'm writing a thought jot page, and that's because I saw a lot of bullet journalers use the term brain dump, and I don't like the word dump. So me and my husband, we were thinking of a term that could be kind of catchy, and so we thought of this term, thought jot. And it's just a page to write down your ideas or any lists or anything that occurs to you that you want to have written down. You can see here that I'm doing an inner reflections page, and that's because I use my bullet journal as my own personal diary. So I'm setting up a page for myself here, and you can see that when I'm doing the daisy theme here, that my marker goes through to the other side. And so what I do is I go back to the other page, and then I just draw in an extra design just to cover it. And that's what I love about bullet journaling. It's so flexible, it's so giving, and it's just completely yours. And it's just going to be one of the funnest things I've ever done. And it can be really creative, or it can be really minimal. Just make it yours. I'm going to do a flip through of what I've done today, and you can see that I added a Welcome April page, and that's my first time drawing a butterfly. Love the April cover page, and there's my monthly spread, and I love how that washi tape brings out the bright colors. It's just perfect. There's my mood tracker with a daisy chain, and my mood guide and monthly goals. There's the day-by-day vibes where I use a word or two to describe the day, and my habit tracker, which I have to apologize I didn't do on camera. My expense tracker, my thought jot page, and also my inner reflections page. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing, and I think that you'll find inspiration here and through the other people that I have linked below. Take care and come back again. Bye. I added a couple of videos on screen in case you're interested in watching more, and thanks again. Okay, bye.